The third lever we're going to talk about is the one that lowers the second string. And on this guitar, it's the right leg going, or the right knee going to the right, but it could be the left going to the right too. That's a very common place to do it. And so most people lower it to D, D sharp to D, with a half stop. Then they go on to lower it all the way down to C sharp. And when it's lowered a half step, it matches the ninth string. And of course that's the flatted seventh tone of the scale, so that's how we get our seventh chord in the open position. If you keep going and then you go to C sharp, and that matches the fifth string raised with the A pedal. And when you let off both those, you get a moving harmony. The other thing that happens with that, usually with that same knee lever, which by the way most people call D lever, but it could be called other things, you're lowering the ninth string a half, and that matches the 10th string with pedal A. And we're not going to talk too much about how to use that today. And then the fourth knee lever used to raise 7 and 1 a half from F sharp to G, but more commonly now it's doing other things. It's lowering 6, a whole tone, and it's frequently raising 1 and 2, 1 a whole and 2 a half. And when you do that, 1 then matches 3, and 2 matches 4. And so you can get some nice unison sounds there. Paul Franklin has a really, really good instruction CD on that. I recommend that you get that if you want to explore the uses of those, or listen. You'll hear them on records. The next one I wanted to cover was the X lever, or the B to B flat lower on the fifth string, and it's frequently on a vertical lever. And that's the flatting the fifth tone in the open position here. So it's a flatted 5. The most common use for it, though, is in relation to the pedals down position. Let's say we're here in G for 5 and 8, and then we go back 2 frets to 8 here, from 10 to 8. Let off the pedal and lower the fifth string. And so what we're getting there is a D seventh with a 5/7 chord in relation to the 1 here. And that resolves to the 1, and you can get that with just lowering the E. We talked about that. You can also raise that fifth string too, and you get an interesting. If you don't have the lower on the fifth string, you can get that same sound by going back a fret and raising the F, and using the F lever. Same sound. Another use for that B lower is if you can split it with the raise on that string. The raise is a whole tone, and the lower is a half tone. So if you split it, you get the intermediate note, and then you can get a 4 minor chord. Say like here we are. It's G open, C. The 4 minor will lead back to the 1, and you can get some other chords with it, but that's all we're going to talk about today. So I hope that you've gotten a little information about how to use the levers on your guitar, and we'll cover this more as we start working on melodies and scales. See you next time.